Hey folks, Rob with Two Guys and a Ride. Today we're out at the New Ulm Auto Fest and beautiful New Ulm, Minnesota. And I have Jay and Vicky, and they have a really cool truck. But on the back of that, we'll get to in a few minutes, they have a camper as well. And we're going to find out who they are, what the draw is to this vehicle and that camper, and just find out a little bit about them and why they decided on this and what the story is behind it. So take it away, tell us about your truck, tell us about what you've got here and what's going on.
This is Amazing Grace. We purchased Amazing Grace when about 5 years ago, when we were looking for an actual camper. We decided that we wanted to go camping with our family, who all owns these huge RVs, and we decided that we would purchase a camper, but we were looking and saw this truck and I fell in love.
We don't buy anything normally.
Never.
Normally or normal?
Normal.
Normal.
We have always had oddball classic cars. We picked up a Triumph in California, brought it home with us. So we've got now 3 Spitfires because they just keep multiplying. We've got a 62 Vespa that's completely restored. We don't drive normal cars even on a day-to-day basis, but we thought she always wanted a truck.
I did.
So she found this truck and we went to check it out, and it was absolutely as advertised. It was built right. We didn't have to do too much to the truck itself. Did make it we put our touches on it interior wise, added sound system, added a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, it runs out great.
Well, and you were telling me that she's the bigger car guy of the two of you.
She tends to be. Yeah.
I am. My dad worked for a Ford Motor Company, and so he has always been into cars, and he's, you know, kind of given us that love of vehicles.
Okay.
I know that he's not happy that I decided to buy a Dodge.
As you're speaking, I am getting the Dodge logo here, and sorry, Dad, but you turned out a car gal. I mean, or car guy, so that's kind of cool in its own right.
No, absolutely fell in love with the flared fenders, with the whole look of it. I mean, it's just a beautiful vehicle.
Okay, so who repainted it for you?
You know, Mother Nature did that very well.
100% original paint. You're not going to find original paint on a 47 Dodge.
And we kind of figured out, folks.
The tires kind of give it its shine,
right? There you go. Well, now you were telling me you had an issue of trying to get it insured with a national brand insurance company, because they said it didn't shine.
It's not shiny.
This is not a shiny vehicle.
Did you not take a picture of your hubcaps and wheels and send it home?
Yeah, we did.
I did wave in there. They could see me through it, but that was not good enough for them. Yeah.
The best part about these cars for car shows, it takes about 5 minutes to get it ready to go.
Right.
Pull it out of the garage, hose off, shine the wheels, go.
Yeah.
Well, I got to think, I mean, I'm a big fan of McGuire's and Barry McGuire, but I got to think he probably is not a big fan of you, because I don't see any of his products being used on your
yeah.
Oh, on the wheels?
Tire shine.
Oh, tire shine, okay.
Yeah, we do use tire shine. So,
Well,
so if he is in need of, you know, handing out some new tire shine, we would definitely.
It helps having Larry works at 3M, so he keeps bringing home all the
Since
McGuire
3M bought McGuire's many years ago.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, that's kind of cool. But now tell me then, what is it about this truck that really appealed to you that you had to break away from the family, probably got ridden out of the wheel, and bought a Dodge?
Well, I fell in love with the fenders.
Okay.
I love the fact that it has that back rail on it.
Okay.
It is all Mopar, so it's not just pieced together with different brands. So it's nice to keep, you know, all Dodge, not just, you know, a little bit of everything.
So your power plant is Mopar?
Mopar.
Okay, and what is it? What
The
size
Dodge?
engine is that?
We have a 318 in here.
Okay, okay. Well, what I thought was really cool, you showed me just a few minutes ago, is the interior.
Yes.
Because these seats are extremely luxurious, and if you'll tell us, if you'll share with us, let's take a shot of that and share with us.
Oh, that's funny.
These seats are direct out of a what?
Dodge Omni.
A Dodge Omni.
Okay,
Yes.
but they didn't have enough of a lumbar support in them, so I took them apart.
Well, now
and
you're
I made
compensating,
sure,
Vicky.
I made sure that they were a little more
Where do you find that crushed
cushy.
velour anywhere else?
Okay, well, now that you've invited me in, I've got to get a shot of that. Look at that. Folks, I mean, it's really cool, but I mean, they are so dedicated that they wanted to keep it 100% Mopar. They wanted to make it a little more streetable and a little more comfortable. So they went and they sourced seats to go in it, and that's what it is. They're out of a Dodge Omni, but they work and they're comfortable.
Yes, they are very comfortable.
And you were saying you can cruise this down the road at 60 mile an hour, and
She can't.
I do.
I'm not allowed to.
His
She doesn't
legs
let you drive it.
His legs are too long.
Okay.
So I fit better than he does.
I can drive
And
it around town and put gas in it and make sure that it's working, but you know, that's as far as it goes.
And you can fix this. It's easy to fix. It's not something that you need all of these electronic tools for.
When you're saying that's an early 70s 318 in there, so they're rock solid motors that don't have any
two-barrel, not
issues.
even a four-barrel on it.
Oh,
just
well, it's what was it? Been Carter two-barrel? Or
Yeah,
I'm not even sure what it was. I think it was Carter.
yes, Carter.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
really
just a two-barrel, simple. I mean, you can't get it's chromed, but you know, it's just a very simple motor. And
There
it's
you go.
really easy to work on.
nothing fancy, but it matches the rest of the car
That's right.
because of
Yep.
the patina on it.
Yep.
But it's reliable.
Yep.
We did have to buy a horn that goes over.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to have a Uka horn.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I thought it was really cool that being this is a 47, that it did come with air conditioning standard.
That's it. Yeah. I kicked that open quite
This was the 255 air conditioning,
gotta get the little-
2 windows down, 55 miles an hour, and then the little you got a handle.
a handle.
Yeah, that just
Yes.
scoops right up, and there
Yep.
you get your fresh air intake. Look at that.
Now the windshield does crank out too, but we had to seal that.
Oh, it did originally?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
it did.
So it
We
would
do
crank
have
out at the
crank.
bottom, so you'd have had,
Yeah,
what,
big-
2 or 3 inches maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we could get a little more
Oh,
air
I
in
didn't
there.
realize
but
that.
Yeah.
Now,
and
what I
then
like-
each windshield wiper's got its own motor. So
That's what I was going to say
Yeah.
earlier. Jay was showing that, and they're individual motor, individually operated, but they are electric. They're not
Yes.
the manual little sit up there with your hand until it
No,
wears
I wouldn't
out.
want to do that.
But this
That's a driving hazard.
this does have dual, where back in 47, I imagine some of them probably may have only come with the driver's side.
I don't know that they would have
this-
came with them.
Oh, they may
as
not
stock
come at all.
option.
This
Right.
probably was an aftermarket thing.
Okay, well, as cool as the truck is, you got to show me what's behind it and tell us why.
This-
And do you use this?
This is my 48 Glamper. Yeah, actually, it was pretty much done when we got it, but what I ended up doing was repurposing the inside. We decorated, we put the fenders on it, found all of the little extras that go with it.
Can we walk around and take a look at the
You
back?
may walk around, and yes, we sleep in this. It fits a 6'1" man and his wife.
Okay, now, so
And
this
it
would have been,
is textured
is this an
too.
original tin roof from an old barn?
Yes, it's barn.
And you were saying
bought a tin.
warm time is not as happy, but rainy nights are
Rainy
splendid.
nights are great. We have a flat screen TV in here that we put videos in so that we can enjoy the rain and just some quiet time. So,
And-
and everything we got, we keep going. I love to go thrifting and antiquing, so I
Okay.
keep finding antique things that go along with it.
I love this. I love it. With a suitcase table.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah,
great?
that is awesome.
Uh-huh.
That is so
So
cool.
we
And the
got our own
whole
kitchen.
deal out back, right?
Yeah. So I turn on the cafe light, that means the kitchen's open.
So when you go to a campground, I imagine you get quite a few looks. And Jay, you were saying you like to go off in the far corner and not be noticed? Or?
No. We try to pull in next to the biggest, most expensive camper we can find. We try to park right next to it.
So you're beside a couple $100,000 giant
easily.
Winnebagos
Stuff
that have a big Cadillac Escalade behind them.
Oh, yeah.
And you're pulling it in a 47 Dodge truck and a teardrop.
And a teardrop. And they look at us like we're crazy. And we get to know them really well because this does not have the, the bathroom facility.
You don't
so
hide
we
from
might.
anybody in it.
Okay.
No, they actually will come in and look at ours because it's so different and unique from what they normally see. And they really can't believe that we sleep in this. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've got them at, even on the highway, traveling, going from place to place, you've got to get looks. People pulling out their camera phone, lots of comments or thumbs up.
Lots of thumbs up, yeah. Even the Harley drivers, how they do the this. Yeah, we get the this.
You're cool enough. You get the notice. Hey, the Harley guys will actually wave to you. That's cool.
Do, yeah,
all right. You've got some respect going on there. So tell me this. I'm going to put you on the spot, both of you. What is your absolute most favorite thing about the truck and the camper, other than the fact that it's yours? So what is it that really gives you the smile on your face when you go out in the morning and look at it and it's like, that's mine? But
no, it's when you get up in the morning, when you get out of it and everybody else is mingling around the campgrounds and looks at you and going, you really did sleep in it. It's like, yeah.
Well,
it is so comfortable.
And on that, you were saying lots of times you wake up to folks peeping in your window because they're not really sure. They thought maybe you went off to the Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. No, and it's very comfortable. I mean, we've got a 6-inch little memory foam pad in there, and the quilt that we got, I actually got it at a thrift store in Colorado. It's an antique.
Oh, nice.
Almost everything that I have in there is an antique of some sort, so that it matches the whole ambiance. And what's fun
we're not
about
afraid to use it.
Is
well, that's cool. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, when in using it, does it kind of do you feel like you're kind of transported back to a different era?
Yeah, but we haven't done the whole we're going to dress in 40s era.
No, not even. Well, I mean, you don't even have to do that, but just in the lack of facilities and in the whole mechanical part about it, that it's everything. There's nothing electric except for your television. Everything, and you got some outlets in there.
We also bring a coffee maker or an espresso maker when we're going to. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we do not.
You're not quite roughing it. But you definitely
actually love the older fashioned vehicles because they were made perfect. They were made right.
Right.
Today things break down so easily. They're made of plastic or fiberglass or whatever else, and you can't just go and fix them. When they crack, you got to take that piece off and put a new piece on.
Exactly.
When you ask the question about what I like about this, I love meeting people. I'm a people person, and I love coming to these things. I love to sit and chat with people. Today I was just chatting with someone, found out that they know my cousins, So
there you go.
Or just sitting and doing some chatting with someone, and they tell you about another car show or something about teardrop campers. It's the whole community.
Well, and you get to know people over a common interest, and it gets to know the kids too. And the cool part about that is because we're older, and I like to see the young people getting involved with cars and getting into the sport as well. I love to see women in the sport as well, and it's cool to know you're such a car guy as well.
Like I said, you're going to have to check out the Vespa. That's what I
will. We'll get some pictures of that and include that in the video.
Drive today.
But okay, I got
just to hear.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Amazing Grace.
Yes.
Tell me.
Sweet the sound.
Fantastic. That is so cool. Guys, thank you so much for sharing your awesome truck and teardrop camper. It's amazing, and thank you for taking the time to record a video with us. We really do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.